All right, here we are standing in front of the music shop in Grants Pass, Oregon on 6th Street. This store has been here for over like 55 years. I met a woman in here who changed my life in 1971. I walked into that store. I was a 10-year-old kid with no money, and a woman by the name of Pearl Jones, who owned the store, gave favor to me and my mother. And my mother went in there and bought 3 record players. One for me, my brother Bobby, and my sister Lisa. And then I want to start getting instruments. So I want to get drums, and my mother went there one day and got an electric organ with a built-in rhythm box, and we thought it was the greatest thing in the world. But Pearl let me buy the instruments on slow credit. She let me and my brother Bobby pay for the instruments by working in her yard. So we used to work in her yard and pull the weeds and shine her cars and clean her cars and the spokes off her Jaguar, and it was awesome. And we had this great relationship. So I knew Pearl all of my life from 1971. So I remember once I was sitting by her desk and she gave me some advice, and she said, "You're gonna make it, kid. You're gonna go places. I can just feel something great about you. You're a hard worker and you're a dreamer and you're determined." And I told her something. I said, "One day, Pearl, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be a famous drummer, and I'm gonna remember you. And I'm gonna get you front row tickets to my concert." Well, it took me 25 years to fulfill that dream. And one day I was playing with Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons, not far from here, and I invited Pearl and got her front row tickets, backstage passes, and introduced her to the legend Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. And it all started right here at the music shop with a little kid and a dream from 10 years old. So anything can happen in small town America. Grants Pass was a small town when I moved here, about population 12,000 people, 200 cows, 300 pigs, 25 chickens. And it's all increased since then. But this is like Bedford Falls from It's a Wonderful Life. If I met Pearl when I was 10 years old, and who would have known that I would have been the one to speak at her funeral, and I talked to her the week before she died, and we just had the greatest relationship. So big dreams can happen if you dream big in a small town.